Hey MLSP community, Tracy and Dustin Wisnowski here, and we just wanted to shoot this quick video because just last week we got this really cool package in the mail from MLSP. You may have seen some of the contents floating around the internet, nifty little t-shirts, some other MLSP gear, but perhaps what was the most exciting part about that package was an invitation from MLSP to be speakers at this year's event, and we were honestly freaking out when we saw that because it was just 2 years ago that we went to our very first event in Dallas.
And at that event in Dallas, that very first event, it was the first time that Tracy and I decided to, raise our financial thermostat, getting out of the comfort zone of not, buying a ticket, spending that $150, $300 per ticket or whatever it is, even the cost of the hotel, just get there. Okay. I'm telling you right now, because if we never did that, our financial thermostat wouldn't have raised and we wouldn't have actually gotten to meet real live people. That's really what we are. It's a people business, and it's just the same people. Whenever you get to those live events and you finally see those same people that are leaders, that are stepping up, that are taking action in their business, I think what happens is that belief, because I talked about on the wake-up call, that belief thing kicks in and you're like, you know what? We can do this. And that's what happened. We got fired up when we met Dean and Mary at the table, and we had a good conversation about them, and they were like, you know what? There's something about these two people that something big's going to happen. And Tracy and I came back home from Live the Dream 3, and we crushed it. We didn't take no for an answer.
And I think one of the biggest things, like Dustin was saying, is when you get to these events, you just click with certain people. You might click with everyone. I mean, we're all these crazy, passionate online entrepreneurs, and that's what really helps you build a strong business. Is you might have family or friends that think you're crazy for doing what you're doing and going after the things you're going after, but when you go to these events, we're all just as crazy. We're all just as excited to build our businesses. And there was one thing that stuck with us when we met Mary and Dean at that first event, and that was Mary telling us that all you have to do is hit L1 and everything else is cakewalk after that. That is the most difficult leadership level to hit. And so if you've hit it in MLSP, congrats, because you are well on your way to continuing going up those ranks. But at that time, we were L0s. We were sitting in the back of the event. Well, actually, I guess we were sitting all over the place. But we were nervous meeting all these people. It was like mini celebrities everywhere. But that totally pushed our comfort zone. And this year, again, MLSP is doing it to us. They're pushing us out of our comfort zone, asking us to speak at this event. And so that's what we want you to do. We want you to get out of your comfort zone, raise your financial thermostat, do what it takes to get to this event in Austin. It's going to be a good time. I can promise you that. These are some of the most fun people to hang out with. You will leave feeling like you're part of like this really strong family. And
you're part of the community. And I mean, that's why it's so important for you to get you a seat tomorrow at the webinar, the Wednesday webinar, the big one MLSP does, and get your list, get every single person you know that's interested to this webinar. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be epic. It's going to be life-changing.
He's only getting bigger and better.
Seriously, get to the event. There's going to be something huge that's going to be launched at the event that's going to be a huge game changer for the industry. And all I got to tell you right now is if you do not have that belief yet and you're at that point, you're just kind of sitting there scratching the back of your head trying to figure out, should I do this or should I not? Should I make the budget? Should I make it happen? Get there and get to live the dream.
Come and party with us.
Bye.